57 people are there.
Sir, I will admit now everyone, sir.
Admit everyone now.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Shubha Sandhya to all of you.
Fine.
Minutes more, we will start the session. We will wait a few participants will join.
Yeah.
So I've shared the link of Facebook Live to you, sir.
Yeah. Yes. Can we start? It's the right
Yes,
time.
sir.
Yeah. 5:30. So 40 minutes session. No, 45 minutes we do.
Yes, sir. We will just
And
give
then-
an instruction like nobody should keep their video on, so
Yeah.
it will not interrupt in between to anyone, and
Yes,
their
yes.
audio should be mute.
Yeah.
You just have interaction after the session. Everyone can ask questions. There is no
Yes, yes.
hurry.
In the chat box, they can put the question.
Yeah.
No, you can
Asked,
moderate.
We will
Yeah.
like answer every question.
Yes, please. Yes, please. Yeah, you can start.
Yes, sir.
Bhavit. Yeah.
So good evening, everyone. So today's webinar topic is role of yoga, naturopathy, and Ayurveda doctor in our society. What we have to do. And today we have Dr. Manjunath Gurraj with us, and he's prominent faculty of SVS and many other universities in the abroad in China, also Yunnan universities, having 32 years of experience. So I'll not waste time now. He will introduce furthermore, and he will give you the topic introduction, and we will see today's his whole topic, broad vision, how he will take like from the anatomy to the diagnosis part or to the counseling, how from the starting to end in a 45-minute session. So we hope everyone will have a good session today. So good evening, everyone. Good evening, sir. So we'll start.
Yeah. Good evening, all. Shubha Sandhya, sabko. Please mute your video and audio so that my speech is not going to get interrupted. Thank you very much, all of you. So a warm welcome to this beautiful evening to all the viewers who have registered for this talk on role of yoga, naturopathy, and Ayurveda doctor in the society. This topic itself is something which is going to make everyone very curious because all of you might have started your career already, or you might have just finished your graduation, or some of you might be in the internship. But you all know that you have traveled 4.5 years already. Some of you have already passed 5.5 years. And some of you are just entering into the practical internship where all of you are going to start the journey, the practical journey of your profession. So this topic itself is going to make you very curious. What is this role? You might have, many of you might have entered into this profession either by your choice or maybe your parents' choice. Yeah, there are many students I have come across in my teaching experience. Many they enter by the force of the parents and then they struggle in between. And some of you might have come voluntarily, have chosen this profession of Ayush. I did not include Siddha, homeopathy, and Unani here, but Ayush system, Ayurveda, Yoga, Naturopathy. Let us take out of that 6 field, first 3 field. So these 3 field, Ayush system, which is a part and parcel of, it starts from A, that you must know. Akara is the Mula mantra of, or the Bija mantra for our journey, Akara. Because Akara is going to be one of the important for even philosophy also. The life of a human being or the journey of human being, it starts with only, Amma. It starts with Akara. Because is the Mula mantra for everything in philosophy. For everything in philosophy, aha ite Brahma. This is what is mentioned in Upanishads. So here means, here A, we consume, if we consider it as A, then it is going to be from Ayurveda, everything. Yes, because Ayurveda, it is something which is beyond human apprehension, we can say, because we don't know the origin of, even like that, the same thing, naturopathy also. Naturopathy is from nature. Ayurveda is also natural. It is coming from nature only. So from this system, whatever we have, the whole integrated way of considering this Ayurveda, Yoga, Naturopathy, then Unani, Siddha, and Homeopathy, all these systems, we are all traveling in the same boat. The role of the graduates of this is going to matter. It's going, whether you came voluntarily or whether you came by the force of your parents or someone motivated you, whatever it is, but you have chosen your path now. Once many people, once they choose their path, they cannot continue further or they cannot carry on with the path. They deviate from the main profession itself. But still, all of you must be on the path of what you have selected, whether Ayurveda, whether Yoga, Naturopathy, or whether Siddha or Homeopathy or Unani, whatever it is. Now, this concept of this role of a Ayush practitioner in the society, that makes a very, very challenging now at the present junction, at the present days. Yeah, those who have already completed, I don't know how many of you have taken the oath, it's the Hippocrates oath, what we actually consider when a professional doctor enters into the field or enters into the public. Before entering into the public, he will be asked to take some oath. The oath, whatever we hear or whatever we our discipline, of our morality, the oath or the cause for this humanity. Yes, we are going to take some oath here. You say, I solemnly pledge myself for everything for the cause of this society, and I'm not going to cross the level of humanity. Always my patient is first. I give priority to my patients rather than anything else. When it comes to the matter of treatment, I do not get pressurized by anybody without any prejudice, without looking into his background of the patient, without looking his all credentials. My intention is to only treat the patient. Yes, we are here to make this kind of oath or pledge as we take. How many graduates have taken the oath like this? I don't know, but still there is an oath where we have to take. How it is mentioned in Ayurveda? Yes, Ayurveda always mentions something, Ayurveda says that how a doctor must behave in the society. See, they say that putravat samupacharet anathan rogino yascha putravat samupacharet. This is from Ashtanga Sangraha. If there is any Ayush doctor here, or Ayurveda practicing doctor or intern, or any student here, they must go back to their basics, what they have learned from the Ashtanga Sangraha here, because it matters a lot. Whether you are from Ayurveda, whether you are from Yoga Naturopathy, whether you are an MBBS doctor, or whether you are belonging to any system of medicine, this is going to make a very important impact on your career. Anathan rogino yascha putravat samupachare. This is what is mentioned. Anathan rogino yascha. So there are many types of patients you get. If you come across any anatha rogi, so you must consider him as putravat. You must treat him as your own kith and kin. See, this is going to be something very, very higher level of conscious, How many practitioners, how many doctors, those who are already practicing, they consider this type of advice given by Vagbhata. Yes, this is the advice given by Vagbhata in Ashtanga Sangraha, that if a patient comes to you, you must not look into his background first. Yes, if he is really poor, then the Vaidya must help in all angles to the patient. This is the first and foremost role. See, we have to judge what is our role, actual role of Ayurveda physician, what is the role of Yoga Naturopathy physician, what is the role of Unani physician, what is the role of Siddha, what is the role of a homeopath. We are all, including MBBS, we are all in the same. We are all continuing in the same boat, and we all have a single morality or a single path to consider and to move forward. So our Ayurveda is going to tell you. That's why Ayurveda is not just a medicine. Many people, I don't know what they consider. Ayurveda is a medical science. No, for me, Ayurveda is not a medical science at all. Not just a medical science at all. Medical science, the medical aspect is there. I don't deny that. But it is not just a medical science. Ayurveda is not just a healing science. But Ayurveda is something beyond that. Healing is a part of that. That's why in Ayurveda, there is no word of any medicine. In naturopathy, see, there also, naturopathy comes under nature, where it doesn't mention anything. The nature is beyond any medicine. We have to go to our nature. And yoga, as you know very well, all yoga students, all naturopathy students, BNYS doctors, they know very well what is the meaning of yoga. I need not tell you here, because that is, I'm just going to give you the awareness here. In my 45 minutes of my lecture, I'm just going to give you the awareness and what you have learned in the early years. or in the practice like what you have started, how you must be in the society. And at this special junction of this COVID-19, what is the role? I have seen many Ayush doctors are there, many naturopaths, many all other specialty students. I got a recently, I have seen a video of a Mumbai doctor, Mumbai doctor, he says after serving for 70 days in the COVID hospital, where seriously in Maharashtra, that doctor comes out and gives the advice and he just listens to the public and his reaction. I just saw 2 days ago. See the way how he says is all must, all medical students, fourth year students of all system must step in to the public. See, this is the best advice given by an experienced doctor who already serves the public in Maharashtra for 70 days, and his advice must seriously to be considered here. All fourth year students, whether BAMS students studying in fourth year, already they have finished their basics of anatomy, physiology, biochemistry, microbiology, pathology, everything. Yeah. And those naturopathy students also, if they come in fourth year, they will be finishing all their basics, preclinical and clinical subjects. Yes, already they are ready. They must be put into the service of these people. Otherwise, we cannot handle this situation. Otherwise, definitely we cannot handle this situation, as the situation is going out of control, beyond anybody's control. Yes, this is what is happening. Even the government doesn't know what to do. They are not in a position to stick to one decision or a perfect decision. They keep on changing. So the people are also confused. The public is confused. Doctors are confused. They are made confused. And even all the people who are there in the government level, all the officials, they are also confused. We don't know how to. But the advice given by this Mumbai doctor, it needs to be considered. All the fourth year students of all system of medicine, if they are brought into the service, then we can have control of something. So the role is very much important for all Ayurveda, Unani, Yoga, Naturopathy, and homeopathy doctors. We are the assets of this society. Rajarho Bishaktamaha, it says in Ayurveda. Yes, see, that's why I told you Ayurveda is not just a medical science, it's a life learning science. It's going to teach us what is life. That's why Ayuhu Vedayati iti Ayurveda. Even yoga doesn't is meant for performing well and executing well and getting awards, rewards in the yoga competition. That is not going to make you a yogi. Yes, that just is not going to make you yogi, but it is also a part of that. But that itself is not the purpose of yoga, naturopathy. In that same way, Ayurveda is not Jadibutiya, not just Jadibutiya, not just Kashaya, not just Kashaya, not just Panchakarma. That is not just Ayurveda. Ayurveda is Ayuhu Vedayati iti Ayurveda. In the same way, naturopathy and yoga here, they are not meant to just train you for only medical purpose. We are going to excel beyond the service to the humanity. Yeah, that is our main service. Yes, we are going to do that. But in addition to that, we are going to evolve from inside. That evolution of consciousness from inside, that is the main purpose. Evolution of consciousness. Yeah, we are all human beings. We are all conscious beings. Yes, and human being is the highest conscious. The maximum consciousness is there only in the human being. All other beings, how many living entities are there on this earth? I teach my students always all this. This is the philosophical approach we need to take to Ayurveda, yoga, naturopathy, Unani, Siddha, homeopathy. We all have the philosophy of its own way. That philosophy is going to enrich you, make you aware, make you awakened. Yes, by knowing that, you must get awakened. You must make aware to the public. Yeah, all the practitioners, all the Ayurveda practitioners or naturopathy yoga or whatever the system of the practitioner, they are just concentrating on the patient, the treatment, patient and the treatment. See, nobody spends time with the patient for more than 10-15 minutes because they're very busy. They can't even speak. There are some doctors who don't even touch the patient only. Yes. And they don't listen. They don't have the time to listen. Yeah, this is something, we are going beyond the busiest schedule, it's making us not doctor just. We are not even serving the people there. We think that we are serving, but we are not doing our needful to the society there. So first and foremost thing, what we need to learn is the purpose of this human life is to just evolve consciously. The evolution of consciousness. Evolution of consciousness is the main purpose of life. There are 84 lakhs of species on this earth. 84. Kitna hai? 84. 84 lakh yonia. There are 84 lakhs of species on this earth. Out of that 83,99,999 species doesn't know to speak like this. Is it not a puzzle? Is it not a wonder that the creator who created the human being, he gave everything, all the aspects of analysis, all the aspects of discrimination, all the aspects of processing all the information in the brain, and it is being executed in the form of many other sound waves and even language, the language which is universal. I am talking, you people are listening, and in your brain, all my sound waves are being processed, and you are going to ask questions to me later. What a beautiful, evolved consciousness this is. This is not possible in any other body, only human body. That's why human being is the highly evolved living entity. But unfortunately, we are not taking this to the path of perfection. Why we get the human life? Why we are, who selects this life for us? We are all living entities, yes, Jiva. But this Jiva, does it have the liberty to choose? No, not at all. Did you apply any application anywhere to have this human body or human life? Never. And did we select our parents also? No. I want this person as my mother and this person as my father. No, never ever we can. We don't have that any choice. We are by chance. By chance. Who gave us this chance to become a human being? Yeah, this is something which takes you to the philosophy, further into the depth of the philosophy there. So the purpose of the whole.
Anyone who is, so you mute themselves from your slides.
Please mute all. Please mute all.
Now I heard Lakdi.
So you mute servants.
Please mute all.
रस कपूर मालूम है, लाल गुलगुन के मालूम. Now I heard Lakdi.
Can you,
Yes, sir, you mute.
can you mute all?
So you are the host
वो हमारे जो
because
market
of
में
the
मिलती है.
host, so you have to mute.
बड़े
yourself.
बड़े
So
market के अंदर
Faizan sir, Faizan.
नहीं ना स्क्रीन इधर स्टोर करको ಅದೇ ಈ ಬಿಂಡೆ ಬರೋದು ಬಂದಿರ ಕಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರ ಅದು.
Okay, I have muted now. They just now all are.
So you can continue, sir.
Yeah. It is a sincere request for all of you to mute. Anyhow, I have muted you all. That actually interrupts my thought. That really interrupts my flow of thoughts. Okay. So this is how we, being the perfectly consciousness human being, we have to serve the society. The serving of the society is the main motto. You know, many people say that why we are here, the purpose of human life. The purpose of human life is mentioned in all Shastras, and even in Ayurveda, it mentions what is the purpose of human life. Dharmartha kama mokshanam arogyam moolamuttamam. What is the purpose of life? The purpose of human life is to achieve dharma, artha, kama, and moksha. These are the four important concepts of our life. But that to achieve that dharma, artha, kama, moksha, you need to have a perfect body, perfect health. So that's why it says arogyam moolamuttamam. If God gives you a life of 100 years, but 50 years if you are spending your life in a hospital bed, then what is the use of life, that 100 years? It's of no use. So we must live healthily, and we must become a model, role model for the next generation and as well as the present generation. So the purpose of human life is to achieve this dharma, artha, kama, moksha. And while earning this dharma, artha, kama, the last one is very important, the moksha sadhana. Even for that moksha sadhana, the 12th century philosopher says, kartavya. What is that kartavya? One has to do what is his duty. What is this duty? Shushrusha. Kartavya karavanmitehe. Nana janasya shushrusha. See, this is what. To get moksha, you need not just sit and do yoga and meditation and you are going to be a yogi, do hatha yoga, or going to the temple and sitting to do dhyana or doing homa, havana, or learning mantra, Upanishad, everything. That will not just give you moksha. One and the only philosopher who said this, 12th century philosopher Madhvacharya says this, Nana janasya shushrusha kartavya. So is it not a big role of any system of doctor here to do service to the humanity? That's why it is told in our saying. What is that saying? What we say? Janaseva, Janardana Seva. Is it not? We say service to humanity is service to God. The same thing is mentioned. It has come from the philosopher who said this, Madhvacharya. Nana Jana, unless you become a good servant to the public, physical service, if you don't do, if you just close your eyes and sit, you may not get moksha. You may not get liberated from the cycle of birth and death unless and until you involve yourself into the society. Tell me, which medical science says this? Which medical science is going to tell you the role of each and every doctor or a physician? His duty is to serve. Nana janasya shushrusha kartavya karavanmitehe. Karavanmitehe means this is the tax of what we are going to pay to the kingdom of God. Yeah, He has created us. God is behind all this creation. We believe, definitely. An Ayurveda graduate must believe. A naturopathy doctor, yoga doctor must believe in this supreme, that supremeness. You cannot become an atheist and study all these shastras, Ayurveda, yoga, naturopathy. You cannot study becoming an atheist. You have to become a theist first. You must believe in the supreme. Then only you are going to have the faith in all these preachings in the Shastras, preaching in the Ayurveda, what is told in naturopathy, the concepts, the fundamental, the philosophy, everything. Nana janasya shushrusha. None of the medical science is going to teach you this, because this is the blend of the philosophy, the Shastra, the classical Shastra, which is told by the Acharyas, three Acharyas, Shankara, Ramanuja, Madhva. Yeah, this is how it is going to make everyone. That's what we have to do. So, Nana Janasya Shushrusha Kartavya Karavanmitehe. This is the tax what we are going to pay to the kingdom of God. Now, this is God's kingdom. That's what we say. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Is it not? The whole world is one family. The whole world is one family. That concept is there in only in Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam says this. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Udara Charitanantu. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Udara Charitanantu. Udara Charita. That by a person who has this very broad concept. Oh, a person who is having broad concept. Everybody is ours. Yeah. That's what even Dr. B.M. Megade says this. I don't know, many of you have heard him saying this. If you say I means illness. If you say we means wellness. Many of you have come across all this. I means it is illness. If you become self-centered in life, then you are not going to achieve any health also. Because the most people who are selfish in nature, no, they succumb to many type of diseases. Yes. Unless and until you have to remove this I from your sadhana. Not I, include everyone in your sadhana. We. All these are the important role of a doctor. Whether you are an Ayurveda doctor, whether you are a naturopathy yoga doctor, or any other system of doctor among six systems of medicine. So your first and foremost thing is make yourself we first. Yeah. Let us go together. Let us go together. This is the most important aspect of a role of a doctor in this society. Any doctor for that matter. And if you become selfish, then I is for illness and we means for wellness. Oh, I'm going to tell you all this because it is the advice given by Vagbhata only. Yeah, this is another beautiful advice, rule, how you must be. He says here, yeah, we must go to the Ashtanga Sangraha and go to the chapter where he is going to advise lot of advices in Dinacharya and Ritucharya. Many things are told in Dinacharya, Ritucharya, but finally when he comes to the aspect of how to prevent diseases, Roga Anutpadaniya Adhyaya. Please know this. Yeah, Roga Anutpadaniya Adhyaya. Yeah, we are going to study in social and preventive medicine as a subject in BNVS. Preventive and social medicine. The same thing is stated in Ayurveda as Swasthavritta. Is it not? All of you have come across all these, but you don't know the gist of that, studying what is that. You go and visit all PHC, you go to some other center and go for natural therapies there where you are going to visit. Yeah, even Ayurveda students do all this, visiting a yoga institute to learn how yoga, naturopathy is going. All these are told in Swasthavritta. But finally, he is going to say, Vagbhata is going to say how to prevent medicine. Sorry, how to prevent disease, how to prevent medicine. That is also correct. How to prevent medicine means what? How to stop not to take medicine. Yeah, not to take medicine. Yeah, without being taken any medicine, you must prevent disease. Okay. Prevention of diseases. Many people say immunity boosters. Nowadays, it has become very common in this COVID situation. Please boost your immunity. Please boost your immunity. Ayush people have given a list of Ayurveda medications, like starting from Chyawanprash, 10 grams of Chyawanprash, and taking all those neem, everything, then some Shamani Vati, all those things with all the kashayas, which is going to boost your immunity. Fine. Medicine-less way of boosting your immunity, or without taking any medications, how to boost your immunity, I'm going to give you the list. This is the role of each and every system doctor to preach to the public. Yes, no doctor will give this prescription on his consultation room. What I'm going to tell you now, please list it out. These are those medicine-less prescription given by Vagbhata to be disease-free in life. None of the consultant doctor is going to tell you this. If they start telling this now, everybody will become healthy and no patient will come to you. That's what, Sarve bhavantu sukhinaha, sarve santu niramayaha. We say, Sarve Santu Niramayaha, we say, but that should be our motto. The motto of our each and every doctor, each and every individual who is practicing the Ayurveda or any other system of medicine, his motto must be Sarve Santu Niramayaha. Yeah, Sarve Santu Niramayaha. But how do we become disease free? Yeah, these are the list of things. Please note it down now. Nityam Hitahara Vihara Sevi. I am quoting you this from Ashtanga Sangraha. Nityam Hitahara Vihara Sevi. Samikshakari. Vishayeshu Asaktaha. Data Samaha. Satyaparaha. Kshamavan. Aptoposevicha. Bhavatya Rogaha. What a beautiful way of mentioning this. In this shloka, what I mentioned, can you just pick me any medication or prescription which is mentioned here? I'm going to repeat you for your convenient to note it down. Or some of you might have been already. You will be getting the recording also. And it is going live also. Please make this as the rule and make this as your prime motto to preach in the society to each and everyone. What is that? Nityam Hitahara Vihara Sevi. See, our body, we are what we eat. Definitely. We are what we eat. Ahara Shuddhau, Sattva Shuddhi, Sattva Shuddhau, Drudha Smritihi. Yes. Sattva Shuddhau. This is an Upanishad Vakya. Ahara Shuddhau, Sattva Shuddhi. When your ahara is pure, then your body is also become pure. It's going to become pure. Yes. Without the food becoming pure or being pure, your mind also cannot become pure. Because body and mind, they are very much interrelated. All the practitioners, you know very well, mind, body, medicine. Now it has become a very big branch. It is a very big super specialty branch of medical science, that mind, body, medicine. Mind body medicine has become a very big specialty subject now, but earlier we did not have all these branches, because mind, the concept of mind itself is being accepted by the modern people just 50 to 100 years. That's all. Earlier they were never believing. First of all, modern medicine, its background itself is 250 years. That's all. Maximum 300 years. Otherwise, before that, the system which survived or which made us to survive is the indigenous system of medicine. That's what is Ayurveda, yoga, everything. For that purpose only. So that's why Ahara, Nityam, Hitahara, Vihara, Sevi. Ahara, Vihara, Vichara, Achara. I include so many things into that. I'm giving you extra things, what is even told by Vagbhata. Nityam Hitahara Vihara Sevi, he says. Nityam Hita Ahara Vihara Vichara Achara. I include another two. Vichara and Achara also. Vichara means your thoughts. How your thoughts must be. Yes, it should be compatible. Your food must be compatible. Vihara, that means your activity. Vichara, your thoughts, it should be compatible. It should be always which is going to support your life, not that to harm someone. If your thoughts are going to kill someone, or I should kill him, or I should harm him, then you are going to harm yourself, not anyone. So this is what is compatible. Satmya, we call it as in Ayurveda as a Satmya Ahara Vihara Vichara Achara. Nityam Hitahara Vihara Sevi. Samikshakari, second one. Samikshakari means analytical approach. This is the role of each and every doctor. Please implement this in your life and make others also to implement. This in life, why don't you put it into practice? You have confidence in your system of medicine, then you have to make others also to follow. So that's how it is going to make your life also better life, and making others' life also a better life. Then the world becomes heaven. It's a better place to live in this world. Yeah. Nityam hitahara vihara vichara sevi, achara sevi. Ahara, vihara, vichara, and achara. If you just have the good thoughts or a noble thoughts or a compatible thoughts, that's not enough. You must bring it into all those thoughts into practice. Whatever comes to your mind, it is going to come to your words. And whatever comes to your words, that words has to be executed into practice. That is very important. That has to be brought into practice. Yatha chitte tatha vachi. Yatha vachi tatha kriya. Chitte vachi kriyayancha sadhunam ekarupata. See what a beautiful Subhajita. Somebody is disturbing, Bhavik.
Yes,
I
yes,
don't
sir.
know.
So you let the participants in also, and
Yeah. I have to. Yeah. Participants, please mute your thing. I have already muted everyone, but still. No. Yeah. Okay. So this is what is going to make you Nityam hitahara vihara vichara achara sevi. I gave you one beautiful subhashita here. Yatha chitte tata vachi, yatha vachis tata kriya, chitte vachi kriya yancha sadhunam ekarupata. Yes, if you want to call anyone as a sadhu, his thoughts he is going to bring it into words. The words are brought into action. If thoughts, words, and actions are going to be compatible or similar, then only he is a good person or a sober person in life. If you have thought something, if you are talking something else, and if you are doing something third thing, then you are not a good person. Thinking one, speaking something else, and doing the other thing, that is not going to make you a good person. See, this is what is going to make you Nityam Hita Ahara Vihara Vichara Achara Sevi. Samikshakari, being analytical approach in life. This is the advice. Be analytical. Don't accept anything as it is. Put it into analysis. God has given us the brain. God has given us the thinking capacity. Why don't you put those all thoughts or all your brain capacity into analytical approach? Yes, we need to do that. So that analytical approach is called as Samikshakari. This is the real role of a doctor. Yes, you should also follow, and you must make others also to follow. Yes. Samikshakari. Samiksha means Samyak Ikshate. This is how Samskrita is going to play a wonderful role. There is no language in this world beautiful other than Sanskrit. Samikshakari. He could have written Iksha. Iksha means analytical. Yeah, you must know very thing. Samyak Ikshate. A perfect analysis is very important, not imperfect analysis. A perfect analytical approach towards the life activities. That's going to make you disease free. Nityam hitahara vihara vichara achara sevi samikshakari vishayeshu asaktaha. The third one. Vishayeshu asaktaha. Vishaya means here the indriyas. Vishayeshu asaktaha means sensual objects. That sensual objects. Going behind the sensual objects, you have to have control. When a person has got this manonigraha, then he will become definitely a good person in the society. That manonigraha is very important. Manas. The mind has to be definitely controlled. Mind control. That's what Vishayeshu Asakta. Not that you should totally neglect it. Yes, you must have it. Indriya Nigraha means you should not be Swechachari. You should have a control over that. Not becoming Swechachari. You cannot go, घोड़ा है, मैदान है, जो करना है करते हैं हम. नहीं, ऐसे नहीं करनी चाहिए. No, you must have controlled way of that. Vishayeshu asaktaha data samaha. See here, all these three, what I told is not having any medical thing there. Data samaha, you must be a good giver. Dani, yes. Have anybody experienced when you give something to the needy person, how happy you are going to become internally, that euphoria or the goodness, the feeling of goodness, what you get, it's going to keep your heart very healthy. For cardiac ailments and all, don't take any medication. don't take any medication. Be a good dani. In Kannada, we say kodugai dani agbekante. Kodugai dani andre enartha. Sorry, I'm speaking in little bit Kannada also. Kodugai dani means when you want to give something to someone, immediately give it off. Don't ever think that, oh, if you are giving in a left hand, oh, left hand is not good, let me bring it to right hand. By the time you bring that thing from left hand to right hand, your mind may change. So kodugai dani ante idike helodu. That means you must give immediately when you want to give something. That is data samaha. It's going to give you the cardiovascular system is going to be in a perfect healthy condition if you have the habit of helping others. That's why I told you, Nana Janasya Shushrusha Kartavya. That is, you need to do that. Data Samaha, Satyaparaha, being truthful in life. Yes, this is the first and foremost thing, role of any doctor in the society. Being truthful to yourself. Please follow this. You must be true to your consciousness first. Unless and until you become true to your consciousness, you cannot achieve anything in your life. Even if you achieve something, it will be temporary and it's going to trouble you a lot. Yes, being true to the consciousness is most important aspect and role of a physician, whether he is Ayurveda or Yoga Naturopathy, whoever it is. So Satyaparaha. How many Ayurveda doctors have learned this shloka in this way explained by the teachers? I don't know. In my 20 years of teaching experience, I have been teaching to my students this only as the most important, the final last day in my lecture of whether it is Ayurveda, whether it is Ashtanga or Charaka or whatever I have taught in my experience. I would like to give the same advice to them. So that's why I want to give you all the youngsters, all the young budding doctors, the advice which is essential, what you don't get to read in your medical texts. That is very important. That's why Dr. B.M. Megade has written a book which is written by him, what you don't get to know in medical science. He has written a book. All medical professionals, they started bombarding him. What is this book? Nonsense book. That book. This language is not proper. That is not proper. And it sold very fast. Now it is like, and a person from England, he writes a review of that book. It is not just a textbook of medicine. It is just like a holy book of medicine written by a prophet. The same thing is told by B.M. Megade. I have listened to him. So he says that, yeah, that means we need to take the practical approach, what we have learned from the textbook. This is what I'm going to tell you. So, Data Samaha, Satyaparaha, be truthful, be true to your consciousness, Satyaparaha, be always with the truth. Kshamavan, yes, another important thing. Kshamavan means develop the habit of forgiving others. If somebody is going to trouble you, disturb you, okay, no problem. Okay, वो नहीं जानता होगा, क्षमा कर देना चाहिए. This is क्षमा गुण. Forgiveness. Forgiveness is going to make you a very big man internally. Definitely. If you have the habit of forgiving everyone, then this Kshama Guna is going to be the highest character of even Lord Rama also. In Ramayana it is mentioned. What was the character of Rama? That's why he is called as Maryada Purushottam. Lord Rama is called as Maryada Purushottam. Why, because of the Kshama Guna what he had. Nasmarat apakaranam shatamapi atmavattaya. See, this is what is the shloka from Ramayana I'm quoting. In the role of Ayush doctors in the society. See, we have to know so many things in life. Ramayana also, the Ramayana shloka also will be very much relevant on this topic of the role of Ayush doctors in the society. Definitely, because That's why he is called as Maryada Purushottama, because he was a perfect Kshamaguni. Yeah, he never used to remember, even if a person who used to help for very once, or maybe long back, some person would have helped Rama. He never used to forget it. And if a person 100 times, if he had troubled him, he never used to remember only all those troubles. This is what Nasmarat Apakaranam Shatamapi Atmavattaya. Yeah, what a beautiful way. This is how that these are the qualities should be imbibed by the professionals. You might be in any profession. This rule or this gunas, whatever I am telling you, it's not only for doctors. It's not only for doctors, for all the professional people. We must have this Kshama Guna. If you have this Kshama Guna in you, you will never fall sick in life next. Oh, see, start practicing all this. Data Samaha, Satyaparaha, Kshamavan. Then last one is Aptopasevi. You must list it. I hope all of you who are listening, you are making notes of points. Aptopasevi, Aptopasevana means serving elders. See, all these are something, which is going to make you rejuvenate. Yeah. The rejuvenation, the immunity boosters are all there in all these. Not in vitamin pill, not in panchakarma, not in taking chavanprash, not in taking any other medication. These are something non-invasive therapy. All these are non-invasive therapy. This is naturopathy, what I am telling you. Every day taking compatible food, compatible activity, vihara, compatible thoughts, always compatible practice, always. Yes. Then being analytical approach in life, then being not too much over attached to the sensual objects in life. Okay. Indriyarthan vimudhatma, Bhagavad Gita also says here. The counseling, Bhavik told here. Something, yeah, counseling from Bhagavad Gita. See, naturopathy, yoga doctors, Ayurveda people, they don't have Bhagavad Gita subjects. But the teachings of Bhagavad Gita are included in Ayurveda. But it is unfortunate that no one realizes that in Ayurveda study. Yes, all these are going to make everybody very, very, very attractive here. Aptopasevicha bhavatya rogaha. If you do aptopasevana, sarva this to all. That's blessings from elders. The blessings. That's why they say, tell me which Chavanprash gives you all this rejuvenation. This is what is going to make the role of Dirghamayus Smritirmedam Arogyam Tarunam Vayaha. These are importance of this Rasayana Chikitsa, which is mentioned. Dirghamayu. How you will get Dirghamayu? By Rasayana Chikitsa. This is Rasayana means your discipline in your life is going to make you rejuvenated. So, my dear students, or my dear professionals who are starting the profession or who have started already, who are yet to start, for all of you, this is my humble advice. And these are some of the gems which I have picked from the system of Ayurveda and as well as in yoga. Yeah, I told you some of the Bhagavad Gita also, from Upanishad also, and from this Ayurveda Shastra Grantha, from the philosophy also. Nana Janasya Shushrusha. Never ever keep any doubt in your mind in life. Nana Janasya Shushrusha. By serving, it is going to give you the result. Serve without any without any expectation too much. No. Only for serving. Serve the elders. Serve the people only for serving sake. Yeah. If we have this habit, it's going to make us definitely Bhavatya rogaha, Bhavati arogaha. Disease free in life. So with this, I have crossed the 5 minutes. maybe I have to give you another 15 minutes for all of you to have the chat box questions and answers. So thank you very much for everyone, and especially for the students of my BNYS who have managed to bring everyone who are interested in this. And in future also, they have all the types of topics which need to be learned in a different way. What you did not get to learn in your institutes, what you did not get to learn in your schooling, or what you did not get in your practical aspects of your whether BAMS or BNYS or whatever the systems you have into. But that we are going to get it through the practice of this practical life, what I have experienced in my 28 years of my practice. Thank you very much. Let us pray God that let everywhere health prevail. Okay, the real survey bhavantu sukhinah must happen. Thank you one and all. Namaste Bhavik. Now let us welcome all the chat box questions and answers.
There is no questions and answer, but we can ask people to
Yeah.
unmute themselves and
Definitely.
they can ask questions
Yeah.
to you.
Let us make unmute. Is it not?
No, so they can unmute themselves and they can ask questions to you.
Okay. Please unmute.
Good evening, sir.
Please tell your name.
सर माय नेम इज ब्रिजेश कुमार मिश्रा.
Okay. From?
सर मैं ये पूछना चाह रहा था, आपने जैसे कहा कि जो भी कोई थॉट करता है, अगर वो नेगेटिवली सोचता है किसी को मारने का या किसी को कुछ बुरा करने का, तो सबसे पहले वो किसी और को नहीं, वो खुद को ही मतलब डिग्रेड करता है, खुद का ही बुरा करता है.
Yes.
तो सर ये प्रैक्टिकल लाइफ में ऐसा मे बी उसको बाद में ऐसा रिजल्ट एज ए रिजल्ट में उसको कुछ बुरा होता है, पर साथ साथ काफी सारी चीजों को भी और डेवलप कर सकता है या करता है अपने लाइफ में, तो
आप
उसका
कहाँ के
इफेक्ट
हैं?
पड़ता है बाकी जो.
आप कहाँ के हैं? बिहार के?
नो सर, गोरखपुर फ्रॉम
You are
नेपाल
from?
बॉर्डर.
Nepal border. So, to which system you belong to? You are
सर
practicing?
BNYS.
BNYS.
BNYS second year.
Yes, sir. Yes. So this is one of the typical question what you are asking, where you get the answer only in Ayurveda. So we have this, a person who is definitely having this thoughts, negative thoughts, it's going to harm him only. Yes, not others. अगर आपको अगर अरिषड वर्गों का काम क्रोध लोभ मोह मद मात्सर्य जो है, ये अपने आप को जलाता है, दूसरों को नहीं जलाएगा ये. So these are some of the beautiful concepts which are mentioned in
Dr. Manjunath. Kannada.
Yes. Hello. You are there?
Yes sir.
Yes. Your name I forgot.
ब्रिजेश सर.
अच्छा ब्रिजेश जी बोलिए, और क्या कहना है?
नो सर, मैं यही कह रहा था कि अगर कोई बुरा थॉट या बुरा वर्क करता है बुरा थॉट करके, तो ऑब्वियसली लोगों का प्रैक्टिकल लाइफ में काफी लॉस होता है, लाइक एज मर्डर एंड बहुत सारी बुराई होती है, तो उसका इफेक्ट तो पड़ता है सर. और बाद में भले ही उसे बुरा हो उसका, बट वो इफेक्ट करती है हमारी सोसाइटी को.
अक्सर जो है लोग ये बुराई क्यों सोचते हैं, दूसरों का बुराई क्यों सोचते हैं, आपको ये जानना चाहिए. Because there are three types of jivas, satvika, rajasika and tamasika. Please understand this philosophy of life. ये आपको योग शास्त्र में आता है. In Bhagavad Gita you get all these. In Bhagavad Gita you get all these. So you need to go into these three types of souls, sattva, rajas and tamas gunas. So तमो गुण वाले हमेशा दूसरों का बुराई सोचते रहते हैं. वो कभी भला नहीं सोचते दूसरों की. So this world is completely mixed with sattva, rajas and tamoguna. People who are sattvic in nature, they will be thinking in a better way. So tamasic people, it is very tough. It is very tough for them to bring, even if the tamasic people are going to be in satsanga, only when the influence of the satsanga is there, these tamasics also behave like sattvic. एक बार वो सत्संग खत्म हो गया, वो बाहर चले गए तो अपना रंग दिखा देते हैं. This is the reality picture. सब लोग सात्विक जैसे ही दिखाते हैं. हाँ, हम भी सात्विक हैं, मगर अपना गुण जो है वो influence of these gunas, once they are disassociated, that's why in Bhagavad Gita it is told jhayato vishayan pumsah sangastheshu upajayate sangat sanjayate kamah kamat krodho vijayate krodhat bhavati sammoha smriti vibramsho buddhi nashat vinashyati. This is what is the sequence. Thank you, Brijesh ji, for asking this question, but it's
Thank
a
you,
very
sir.
long. I can make one another seminar on this topic only.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Sir,
Yeah.
it's
Any
a
next
request
question?
to everyone.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Can
Sir.
you, one person can unmute and talk, not everyone, so it is disturbing others.
Yeah. Please. Hello, only one. Yeah, please.
Sir.
Yeah.
Hello, sir. Sir,
Your
I am
name
Kanaga Sabapati from Tamil Nadu, sir, doing BNOS final year at
Okay.
Sivaraj Medical College, Salem.
Salem Medical College. Okay.
Yes,
Tell me.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, what are the things that we have to keep in mind when we are facing tough situations, sir? How to maintain the willpower and our determination?
Yes. Tough situation like this.
Yes,
you are in second year. You are in
No,
second
sir. Final year BNOS.
Final year BNYS. Wonderful.
Yes, sir.
The tough situations like you mean to say the public health condition or whatever we are
Yes, sir.
experiencing
Public
now,
health
COVID.
condition and the mentality of the patients, sir. COVID-19 affected patients.
Yes.
How we have to get rid of their bad thoughts.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I know.
Their low compatibility.
Did you appear in the talk of Manivannan, who is
No,
the
sir.
famous?
No, sir.
So he's doing a wonderful job, Manivannan. Yeah, there in Tamil Nadu, this naturopathy and yoga, that wing is wonderfully functioning in Tamil Nadu to control the COVID. But the only thing is, we need to have patience.
Okay, sir.
When we deal with the patients, we need to have patience first. We must not
Okay, sir.
lose temper. For anything, the activity, the actions, the words, what they may be short-tempered, but we need to maintain that calmness. That calmness is going to give you lot of strength in your life. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very
Sir,
much.
thanks for a lot of sharing good things, sir.
Yes. Thank you, Pa. Good
Thank
luck
you,
to
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Next question, please.
Question.
Hello, sir. This is Nishi Bhatt from London, and
Oh,
I am
Nishi
a big
Bhatt.
fan. Yes,
Okay then. Namaste,
I'm a
Nishi.
big
How are
fan
you?
of yours and your lecture.
Yeah. How are you? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fine.
Thank you for including me in this session because it was very enlightening. I have we have a couple of clinics. One is in Dehradun and another in London, and we
Okay.
work with patients with disabilities.
Okay.
Right. So I think the worst system that we have faced so far is the allopathic system, where it is so dependent on just medicines. So
Exactly.
when I was listening that we need to have the 4 gunas, which are also helping with the rejuvenation of the cells in the body, and obviously the whole neurotransmission that happens when you are thinking in the right way. But
Definitely.
it's that is the most inconsistent patient that I've ever seen, where if I do give them the 4 gunas, they will hardly come to my clinic. So if I give them probably a tablet which is of no use, they will come to me again and again.
That's what, no? That is called as placebo effect.
Yes, the placebo effect. So how do we put that in practice? I think what you said is wonderful, and I love to want to practice that, and help my patients as well with that. But with today's world and the saturation that is happening, and the bullying that is happening by the allopathy system with the natural therapy system, and now saying that we should not even give anything to them, just ask them to have these 4 gunas. how would you suggest that? How would you
Yes.
want it to be practical?
Yeah. Thank you, Nishibatji. I will answer your question now. See, this is how the whole world is mixed with trigunas. Not everyone will listen to you.
Yeah.
Not everyone is going to listen to you. But it is our duty to counsel others. Yeah. We need to take the patients, only patients. See, there is a beautiful saying in Ayurveda that who can become a patient? Who can become a patient? There is something called as eligibility criteria to become a patient also. So, Bhishak, Dravya, Upastha, Rogi. These are the 4 limbs of treatment. I would like to give you this example from Ayurveda. These are the 4 limbs of treatment: doctor, medicine, then nurse, and nurse means attendant, and Rogi. These are the 4 important limbs of treatment. All these 4 limbs have their own qualities. Rogi pada chatushtayam chikitsitasya nirdishtam pratyekam tat chaturgunam. So each and every limb has got 4 qualities. Let me come directly to the quality of not doctor, not the medicine, quality of a nurse, and quality of patient I am going to tell you. Adhyo rogi bishagvashyo gnapakaha satvavanapi. See, this is the quality of a patient. Nishibatji, you have to select those only patients who listen to you, who have confidence in you, who has faith in you. Only those selected patients to be taken into these type of therapies of holistic approach. Yeah, only those people can listen to you, not all. We cannot put our thoughts and all our formulas to all people. No. So we must select some patients. Who are those patients? Adhyo rogi bhishagvashyo. One who listens to you, one who is really under you. Yeah, who listens. Those only we have to select. Gnapakaha, who has good memory. Sattvavanapi, who has the sattva guna in him. Only can become a good patient. So we can adopt all these, whatever I told you, these can be adopted only in those kind of patients. So let us not stop saying that people are not there. Yes, we must put all our efforts to make everyone to bring them under you. But still, some selected patients only will come. So this is how we are listening to some good
Now,
cow voices. That is Gomata is just
I think
shouting.
she's agreeing with you. So,
So
that's
nice, so nice. Who is having Gomata near?
Yes.
Gavo Vishwasya Mataraha. It is the mother of the world. So nice to hear the cow's voice and cow's sound. Thank you, Nishibatji.
Thank
Yes,
you. Thank you.
so next question
Hello.
is from Guni Gupta. Despite all the wonderful facts about naturopathy and yoga, how can we motivate common people who lack this knowledge of healing to go for this treatment modality?
In spite of Bhavit, I didn't hear you properly.
Despite all the wonderful facts about naturopathy and yoga system, how can
Yeah.
we motivate common people who lack this knowledge of healing to go for this treatment modality you have explained now?
How can we motivate those people who don't have knowledge about this? Yeah,
Yes.
only by giving awareness. I told you, now I am giving awareness to you people. Now it is your duty. आप सबके पास अभी मेरा ऋण है. You have to carry this and give it to others. Then only you will be becoming lighter. I have loaded you now with many things. You have to give it to others. Only by creating awareness, only by giving them talk, or only by counseling them, you can give awareness. So then only you can make them to practice, to come to this type of practice. Not everyone will be knowing. See, I am also not knowing everything. Oh, I cannot say, because there are so many things every day I also learn. Is it not? So that's why all people who are not aware of this, bringing awareness is the only solution for all this problem. Thank you.
Next question is from Janvi Mishra. Sir, can you explain more about an analytical approach?
Analytical approach. Yes, everything. Samikshakari. Samyak ikshate, samikshakari means whatever comes to your life, take it in an analytical way. Don't just blindfoldedly accept anything and everything, because we all come from a belief system. Is it not? We are all having some belief system. I come from a belief system from my background of my family, and each and every family has got their own family beliefs. Just by closing their eyes, they believe everything because it is being practiced from ancestors. Don't do that. Samikshakari means this. Don't accept anything as it is unless and until you get confirmed and analyzed. Not just it is written in Shastras that you should believe. No. Even if it is written in Shastras, you must bring it to your practical approach. Then experience that thing, what is told in Shastras. Then only you will become a good practical philosopher in life. Not just preaching philosopher. Not just preaching will help you. How preachings are brought into practice, that is most important here. So that's how you need to know. Samikshakari means practical, analytical approach. That is what is called as Samikshakari. I hope.
Thank you so much, sir.
Answered you. Thank you.
So any other person for last question? If any
Yes,
other person
I think it's time for
the
me,
session. Yes.
for my another class.
Yes, sir. Last
7
question,
o'clock.
sir. If any one
Okay.
question is there, we'll take it, sir.
Okay. Yeah, please. Last question, please. Anybody?
Hello,
Yes, please.
sir. Am I audible to you?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Please tell your name, where you are from.
Pranam, sir. Sir, I'm Janvi Mishra. Recently, I have asked the question.
Yeah. What is your question?
So my question is, in my family, everyone is so busy. What I see in my family, everyone is so busy.
Mhm.
I explain them that you should everyone should do yoga and you should change your circadian rhythm. But
Mhm.
everyone see me and they say I don't have that much time to use all these things what you are saying,
Mhm.
and I feel so bad that if my family is not listening my things, then how
Then
my
how can I
patient
make?
will,
Yes, yes,
yes,
yes, yes,
if I
yes,
will
yes.
go to the hospital, how my patient will understand this. And I used to do yoga every day and I feel what the changes I feel inside my body, but I can't even explain how I can tell them that this
Yeah,
is
yeah.
so beneficial to you. So can you
Yes,
tell me
yes.
that how
Yeah.
I
How can
can,
I change those people?
yes,
Or how can I
yes,
change my
yes,
family?
yeah,
Very-
yeah.
Jahnavi Mishra ji, where you are from? Which place?
Sir, I'm from Varanasi.
Oh, Varanasi. Yeah, yeah, wonderful. The place of Kashi. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
nice. So praying that Kashi Raj or Kashi Bhagwan विश्वनाथ जी का प्रणाम करते हुए आपका प्रश्न का उत्तर मैं देना चाहता हूँ. Wonderful. See, there is a saying that charity begins from home. Is it not? So charity begins from home. That means we must make our family members first to
Yes.
practice what we have belief in us. See, at least you have started practicing. See, the only way is not to force them. Don't force them. You just practice. Seeing you, they come automatically. Seeing you with a good fervor, with a good perfectionism, you must never ever leave your practice. Yes, seeing this, your effect or your discipline, they will also come back to your path. You cannot force anybody. We cannot
Yes.
force anyone. Forcibly, we cannot bring anyone, you know. So don't force anyone. You practice, you have the benefit. They will see everything what is happening in you, and they themselves will come. The change is going to come in their life in itself. You know,
Yes.
this is the only way. Just tell them how much, because you have a level where you cannot cross that. You cannot force anybody. Every day telling, you know, they become frustrated first. अरे रोज क्या बोलते हैं ये? रोज मुझे क्यों
Yes, sir.
जबरदस्ती करते हैं? No, just say once or twice. Then you start practicing. You stick to your moral duties. That's fine. So seeing you only, this is what is happening in each and every family. The parents must become a model, not just a preacher. Don't
Yes,
don't
sir.
do good if the parents say, they must follow it first. अच्छा, गुड़ नहीं खाना चाहिए, शक्कर नहीं खाना चाहिए, अगर आपको बोलना है तो आपको पहले शक्कर छोड़ना चाहिए, बाद में ही आप बोल सकते हैं. You get the
Sir, actually,
authority.
my father is diabetic patient,
Okay.
and I always tell him that you should eat what you should not eat, but he don't follow. He only use medications from
What
the
is this?
allopath
What is his
doctors.
age? What is his age?
He's around 50,
Oh.
and he has
Yes, yes.
some neurological problem also, but he
I know,
don't
I know.
listen, and I feel so bad that what he should do. And I see that his doses of medicine is
Medications.
going raised day by day, and I feel bad that it can be a problem for him, but he don't
Exactly.
understand. That's why I
Worried.
ro-
You are worried.
yeah, really.
I know, I know.
That's why I
Because
thought if you will answer this, that
yes,
will be
yes.
so much helpful for me.
Yeah. See, that's what I told. Allopathic medications is necessary only when it is emergency. Because most of the allopathy drugs, it has got its own side effects. It has got its
Yes.
own side effects. Diabetes especially. If you become a diabetic and if you are starting any drug or metformin or any other drug, Limiprid or anything, you have to take a higher molecule after 10 years because that becomes resistant to you.
Yes, sir.
You cannot. That's how doctors or the physicians, allopathic physicians, they are going to increase the dosage.
Yes,
Like
yes,
this, how
sir.
long they can. Yeah, this is how. That's what, you have to become a role model. You have to become a role model in your own family. Only
Hope so,
by
sir.
that transformation, definitely it is going to happen. See that it starts from younger people. Younger people who are younger to you, they will start following. Seeing that, the elders will follow.
Right, sir.
It is a slow process. It's not a sudden process. Today, if you
Yeah.
do, tomorrow you will not get the change. It may take its own time. But you
Fine,
be
sir.
sticking to your own morality and your own discipline. Don't, because you cannot force your father also. You cannot just
Yes, sir.
stubbornly say, or you cannot just जबरदस्ती से उनको खींच नहीं सकते. आप अपने डिसिप्लिन पे रहिए. भगवान काशी विश्वनाथ जी की कृपा से ये ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन आपके फैमिली में होना चाहिए. ये मैं प्रार्थना करता हूँ. धन्यवाद.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank
Pranam,
you
sir.
so much, sir. Sir, we will finish and
Yeah,
we'll
Pranam.
conclude because you
Thank
have
you, brother.
no time.
Yeah.
Like next session is there for
Yeah.
you. So,
Another session.
thank you so much, sir, for this wonderful session. Like
Yeah.
expecting from from anatomy to counseling or diagnosis, touching every bit of it, and the spiritual part of it.
Yes.
Thanks to you and everyone who attended your session.
Thank you.
And I expect them to join once again the same sessions which we are conducting
Yeah.
further.
Yes, please.
And we'll be updating their details in the groups in which you
Sure.
are there. So please do connect with us and with Dr.
Yeah,
Raghunath, sir.
definitely. Any topic you can select and we can do in whether it is BAMS or BNOS. It
So
doesn't
you
matter.
just follow us and tell your suggestions with us.
Sure.
We'll follow.
Sure.
So we'll
Thank
send you
very
the
much.
recording, sir. Thank
Yeah,
you very much.
sure. Thank you.
Thank you
Sarve
so much,
bhavantu sukhinah.
sir.
Sarve santu niramayah. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Ma kaschit abhat bhavet. Om Shanti. Thank you all. Thank you all, viewers. Thank you,
Thank you
Bhavit.
so much, sir.
Bye bye, everyone.